everyone, Rowan here, and I cannot believe that Dream BBQ is gonna be out tomorrow! I have been waiting for this since I was 16, and now I'm almost 21. That's crazy. Anyway, since I am known by some in the community as ENA's prophet, I figured it was only appropriate that I make a Dream BBQ bingo card with a bunch of random predictions. Now, before I get into this, I just want to clarify that although I have an almost uncanny intuition for ENA and have had numerous of my prophecies come true in the past, I am not omnipotent, so do not expect a blackout. That being said, I'm pretty sure that at least half of these are going to come true, and I'm going to get at least one bingo. So without further ado, let's get into it. First and foremost, ENA gets shot. I've had the feeling that Barbecue ENA's gonna get shot pretty much since the gameplay trailer released. And that ties into this point here, ENA gets fired. I have a feeling that ENA is going to get literally fired. As in, she's going to get fired from her job, and when she is fired, that's when she'll get shot. Next up, Findall appears in person. So many people have been speculating about Findall after seeing the little figurine in the release date trailer, but I actually had a feeling that Findall would be back way back when, like for over a year now. And my reasoning behind that is that he's on the Dream BBQ sticker sheet. Volley is also on the Dream BBQ sticker sheet, and one of their little eye things is on the lenticular poster. And I have a feeling that Volley is actually going to play a pretty important role. And I think Mercy's also going to make an appearance because she was also on that sticker sheet. And I saw her in one of the Dream BBQ preview Patreon posts a few years ago. ENA says fuck. So as we know, there are going to be swears in this one. And Mimi ENA is pretty aggressive, so I have a feeling she's gonna drop an F-bomb at some point. ENA says bless you multiple times. Now we're kind of going to the other end of the spectrum. Salesperson is of course very polite, and we know from the plushie that one of the lines is bless you for your business. So it seems that Barbecue ENA may say bless you as opposed to thank you, and therefore we may hear salesperson say bless you on multiple occasions. Forget your past. I made a whole video on this one, and I don't think that video itself is gonna come true in the Lonely Door. And I even noted in this square down here that I don't think we're gonna get any confirmation as to whether or not the original ENA and Barbecue ENA are the same character. But I do think there's going to be some sort of forget your past reference, whether said directly or as some hidden code, most likely the latter. Babies or pets line from the plushie pertains to adoption. Honestly, I have no idea what the context of this is going to be. It just came to me in a dream. I'm not even joking. It literally came to me in a dream with no further context. ENA makes a pun that's received negatively. So I think salesperson is going to be struggling to make sales and may try to win people over with a pun only for it to backfire and annoy the customers. Again, I don't really know where this one is coming from. I just get the vibe that that's gonna happen. Still no confirmation on whether or not the original ENA and Dream BBQ ENA are the same character. Since this is only the first chapter, I think if there's gonna be some sort of reveal, it's gonna be in the final chapter. So unfortunately, we have a lot longer to wait to see whether or not that comes true. A negative reaction to being hugged by the lonely door. We saw a little bit of this in the release trailer, and we also know from Joel that something happens if ENA is hugged for more than 2 seconds. And on top of that, I forgot to include this in the bingo card, but I have a feeling that the lonely door is not exactly a good character and may even kill someone. I forgot to include that in the bingo card, even though that's like one of the most important things. Like, why did I put this and not that? Anyway, moving on. The game is gonna be good. Free space. Self-explanatory. Talking heads. No, not those talking heads. Literal, disembodied heads talking to BBQ ENA. Again, I have no evidence for this one, I just get the vibe. Salesperson is a mask and Mimi is her true self. I think salesperson is sort of a persona she puts on to do her job, and Mimi is her true self who is frustrated and burnt out by her job. And that is why she's so mean. I think maybe Mimi isn't actually mean. She's just really upset and burnt out. Someone give her a break. Next up, Tasky Maiden is not a coworker. There were some voice lines released on Patreon quite a while ago, like over a year ago, and the one for Tasky gave me the impression that she is not one of ENA's coworkers, but maybe was friends with her before ENA got the job. Next up, ENA is a sinner. I already went over this in another one of my videos. I have a feeling that ENA did something to offend some sort of god, and as such it's possible that this job is her divine punishment, which is why I wrote down here that I get the feeling that her job is more like community service than an actual career. Getting shot turns ENA humanoid. I got this vibe again back when I first thought ENA would get shot when I saw the gameplay trailer, because she has that huge hole in her torso, and I feel it even more now that we've seen the release trailer and we see that when ENA gets shot, her torso starts to crack. ENA hallucinates. In the gameplay trailer, we see Angel's trumpets, which are hallucinogenic, and we also see the spatula lady, who I believe to be a hallucination, especially because it seems that ENA is crawling towards her, but then when she finally gets there, she's just holding some sort of mannequin. But I don't know if the spatula lady is going to be the hallucination. I just think that, in general, ENA is going to hallucinate at some point in the Lonely Door. ENA finds Froggy annoying. Based on what I've heard about Froggy's personality in Joel's streams, he seems to be more laid back and almost like a comic relief, and I feel like meanie ENA would have a difficult time putting up with that. Chupacabra, also known as Greena, is absent from this chapter. We do not see her anywhere in the release trailer, so I think it's safe to assume that she just won't show up until a later chapter. Chocolate payment. In Auction Day, chocolate was established as a form of payment in this world, so I think at some point ENA is going to give or receive chocolate as payment. Part of the game takes place in a daydream. It's already been established that Barbecue ENA daydreams a lot, so I wouldn't be surprised if part of the game, be that a cutscene or some sort of puzzle, or maybe even multiple parts of the game, are going to take place within a daydream or multiple daydreams. And last but certainly not least, a minor character is going to die. This is a character that we have not been introduced yet, but this character is going to die in the Lonely Door, possibly because of the Lonely Door, and this is going to have a negative effect on ENA. So, that is my Lonely Door bingo. After I play Dream Barbecue tomorrow, I'm going to revisit this bingo card and see how well I did. Honestly, I have a good feeling about this. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a bingo. Let me know your predictions in the comments, and I'll see you in my Dream Barbecue live stream. Bye!